Hi guys, welcome back to another video from JC Trading. Chris coming at you today with a quick video, not a trade recap or anything to do with indicators or trading styles per se. It's really to talk about something that is quite fundamental, and that is fair value gaps, or FVGs. We can see some on my chart in front of me here. We've got some green ones over here and we've got some red ones over there. What I wanted to start off with is, what is a fair value gap? This setup here, or this fair value gap, demonstrates it perfectly. A fair value gap is made of three candles. So this is candle 1 here, this is candle 2, and this is candle 3. So between the three candles there is a gap, an imbalance. That imbalance is from the end of this candle here to the start of this candle here. So when we zoom in even more, we can see there's another one below it. Again, three candles is a must. It has to be three candles, and this is candle 1 in this instance, candle 2 and candle 3. And of those three candles, between 1 and 3 there is a gap. There's a gap between the end of this and the start of this. That leaves a fair value gap. This is on the 5-minute time frame, and this indicator that I'm using I've touched on other videos, but it's FVG Nephew Sam. The reason I use this is because I tend to trade fair value gaps on the 1 minute, but I like to see the fair value gaps on that chart for 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute and 5 minute, and this indicator will do it. So, but it's not really about that today. It's more about what a fair value gap is, and ultimately it's a gap between three candles, candle 1 and candle 3, where you've got an indifference or an imbalance. That is your fair value gap. Now, a lot of people will trade fair value gaps, as I do when I'm trading the silver bullet, that you are expecting a fair value gap to be respected. And by respected, I mean what's happened here. We've got price has come up, we've made the fair value gap here, we've pulled back into the fair value gap, and we're expecting that to be respected. It does respect it. No candle closes, no bodies have closed underneath that fair value gap, so therefore it has been respected. And then it's taken off, and we've obviously seen price make a short move up to the upside. So that is typically how a fair value gap is formed and how we expect them to work. So with the fair value, with the silver bullet strategy, this is what we expect to happen. We wait for market structure, we wait for a price to come back into a fair value gap and do exactly what this has just done here. We also in the Discord trade a slightly different setup where we actually capitalise when they aren't respected. So this fair value gap here, for argument's sake, was respected in this instance, but it didn't need to be. It potentially may have been disrespected, and by that we would have had a candle close underneath the bottom of this fair value gap. That would have inverted, so we've inverted that fair value gap. That could be a potential trade opportunity, because when they aren't respected and they are inverted, generally they are looking for something, and that could be another fair value gap like this one. It could be some liquidity that might be residing under there. It could be some liquidity that was residing underneath that low. But that's the other strategy that we also trade live in the Discord every day, and that is simply the inversion of fair value gaps. So hopefully that's been of use. That's obviously gone through what an FVG is, how it's formed, the pattern of the candles, and obviously the quantity of the candles. One strategy for potentially assuming price will respect it, which would be our silver bullet, and the other one would be if the price wasn't to respect it and indeed inversed it, then we would be looking at the other strategy that we trade, which is the inverse model. So hopefully that's been of use. We're trading every day in the Discord group. We trade London Open, New York Open, and occasionally we'll trade New York PM. The speech channels are all open in the live, so you can have your say, you can ask your questions, and either Johnny or I will answer them for you. But that's the video for today. Any questions, let me know down below. Pop over to the Discord, it'd be great to see you. Have a great day. Thanks, bye.